Monaco players coming out. Daniel Theis getting a good welcome. That's a lot of points to leak. They've got to try and take care of that business. We are underway then, round 27. AS Monaco in the white going up against red-hot FC Bayern Munich. Here is Mccormack, Theis on him. Support comes from Obst. Obst has got unlimited range. He'll send it to Mike, who will try a three and drain it. They've got so many players who can knock down threes on both. Can't get past Hollatz, so we'll have to send it around. We'll kick it out to Diallo. And then Diallo says, hey, we can play the three-point game as well. McCormack shrugs off would-be defenders. Obst will drive in, takes it past Theis. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Daniel Theis says, you think you got to jump on me? Daniel Theis says, I got to block. Inbound. Still 3-3. Obst will send the bounce pass to McCormack. McCormack shrugs off James, but the reverse decides it will go in the end. I thought it was going to just drift away for David Mccormack. Blossomgame decides to attack inside and then send it out. Theis off to Okobo. James decides to take a tough jumper and makes it look very, very easy. He talks about him and what he can do. We all know what he can do. So we're back level. James opening his account. Top 10 scorer this season, of course, Mike James. And, number 2 in terms of dishing out the dimes as well. 6.7 this season for James. Obst. Not sure he got that off anyway. Really well defended. Hollatz will pick it up. Well, Obst will have another go. And he'll get that one. Well, I tell you, wide awake to that one. Rimmed out there. So Justus Hollatz said, have another go a little bit closer. And Obst is always going to be a threat from anywhere. Monaco caught napping. Okobo with a good response. Looks at the officials if to say, where's a call? It's not coming. Nothing in front of him at all here. McCormack with a screen. And then we'll pick it up on the bounce and take it. Oh, that was really patient work from Justus Hollatz and good hustle there. Obst will send it back. Mike will take a jumper. Not going to go. Gabriel will collect the offensive rebound. Theis can't get there. Lovely feed inside. Beautifully done for the incoming Isiaha Mike. It will be Mike. Mike's made a strong start to this game nevertheless. It's opened up here for Hollatz. Now it's closed down. Here's Mike. Very busy in this game so far. He won't get that. Gabriel will clean up, and I tell you, these offensive rebounds are really helping the Bayern Munich cause. Hasn't even been on the floor for 2 minutes. Theis, James. James very cleverly draws the foul. He's good at that, isn't he? Well, you know what's coming. Gabriel. To Jovic, to Jessup. Jessup for a three. Whoa, hello! I think the final touch might have been off Giffey. Well, he doesn't really do the three-point shooting. His two-point shooting is 70%, and that's probably what Vasilis Spanoulis. Jessup will hang it up. Gabriel will slam it down. Easy as you like, the alley-oop. Worked to perfection. Can't do it much better than that. Jessup to Gabriel, never in doubt. The lead up to 7. Okobo. Blossomgame's all on his own. Gotta go, does go. James. James will pot shot. Jessup into the corner for Oscar Da Silva, who's just come on. Da Silva will take a three on and string it. Oscar Da Silva joins the three-point party. Over to James. James will drive through, take the jumper. Nobody can stop that. That's the thing with James, when all other avenues are closed. Oh, hello, Niels Giffey left all on his own in the paint. What happened there? Well, the inside has dished out a couple of dimes as well. Jessup again. James kicks it over to Diallo. Diallo down the baseline. Looks for the reverse. Not there. The putback is Jovic. Obst sends it out to Jessup, who coughs it up. And trying to beat the buzzer. Oh, Nedovic is there. They're going to let that count. Obst with the floater. Too much on it. Gets his own offensive rebound. Too much on that. Da Silva will get it and say third time lucky. Matthew Strazel over to Mirotic, who's wide open for three and isn't going to miss that. The EuroLeague MVP from 4 years ago. And you can't give Mirotic looks like that. Nikola Mirotic. That's nicely done. Nedovic is a difference maker today. Jovic gets it back from Jessup here. It's Da Silva on his own, and Oscar Da Silva says, you did that before and I made you pay. Does it again. 23, this is, would you believe, his 7th EuroLeague. Da Silva getting it done from double trouble from Oscar Da Silva, 2 for 2. 3 for 3 from the field. Strazel ghosts all the way through, draws a foul as well. All of these players with an Olympic medal in the collection. Strazel. They've restricted him, Monaco, to just 2 3-point efforts, one of which was successful. Dimitrijevic with a perfect pass. Dimitrijevic. Looking to go back in front with 5 to play in the first half. And, well, nobody stopped him. So Neno Dimitrijevic said, well, I'll carry on then. Monaco bench. Dimitrijevic powering his way through. Busy player, Dimitrijevic. We'll get it to Mike. Okobo's right on him. And nicely done again. Having a really good game, Isiaha Mike. He moves to 7 points. Here comes Strazel. Blows by big Johannes Voigtmann. Voigtmann's back there now to try and look after Theis. Here is Theis for 3. No. Mike says that. Mike will collect that. Not the perfect pass, but he'll get it to Obst, and that wasn't a perfect pass either. Obst will try and drive through. Sent it back to Voigtmann. Wing 3. Gone. For Bayern Munich. The story is Obst has only got one of them, but he'll claim the assist on that one. Glass. Mike makes a move on Diallo, and Daniel Theis makes a move on Isiaha Mike. Another rejection. James goes the other way and misses. Diallo a bit of an assist on this one, but Daniel Theis needs nobody's help to pin that one to the glass. Jessup? No. Theis, yes. I'll tell you, that's a heavy landing there. That might be Voigtmann down there, as James does get the better of it this time. Voigtmann's okay again. Still Dimitrijevic slaloming away. Nice double move. Beautiful double move on Daniel Theis there. Dimitrijevic bursting through. Too much on it. Where's that going to end up? Diallo. Nice release pass. Blossomgame with the freebie. 42-37, Bayern Munich lead. Obst coughs it up. Okobo picks his pocket. Mike James says thank you very much. Great work from Okobo to create that opening. That freebie. Hello, Obst wing 3. Guess what? He'll do that to you all night long if you give him that kind of look. Dimitrijevic, McCormack working the screen. Has to take it himself. Dimitrijevic strings a beauty. Whoa, Neno Dimitrijevic, get out of here. Well, it's only his 4th game for Bayern Munich, but he's been productive in the... Bayern Munich very slow to get going in this second half. Can Monaco capitalise? Theis is unlucky, but he was there cleaning up. Jaron Blossomgame made sure. Performance that earned him his trip here in 2022 to Monaco. Hollatz drains it. His first bucket of the night. 7 points the difference then. James, Nedovic for 3. It's not a 7-point difference anymore, it's a 4-point difference. Hollatz, Obst. Typical catch and shoot triple from Andreas Obst, who averages 3 triples per game. James sends it out to Diallo. Diallo coughs it up. Brilliant work there from Giffey. Giffey's available here. He's got all day to knock down a 3 and does. So too is Obst, but that's what started. Now their offense is up and running. 10 points the lead. First double-digit lead of the night until Nemanja Nedovic does that. We've got another Bayern Munich player going down heavily. Hollatz. Nedovic immediately locks up with Obst. Doesn't stop him taking the shot. You're kidding! That's outrageous from Andy Obst. Here's Nedovic looking for the response. He'll find Blossomgame, who is open, and Blossomgame strings his second. Giffey, low post. Blossomgame's on him. Still grinding away here. Can he get it to go? Yes, he can. Patience and persistence from Niels Giffey. James. Back to Strazel it goes. Back to James it'll go. It's the bounce pass. Strazel tries to put a 3 in and does. Wow. Feeds Gabriel, but Theis is there to knock it away. Big defensive play by Daniel Theis. James inevitably gets it to go, inevitably draws a foul. I mean, you see it over and over again, but nobody can find a way to stop it. Dimitrijevic with the inbound. Jessup. Wow! Justinian Jessup says, give me another triple. A 70% shooter inside. Nowhere near that efficient from downtown, but 2 triples tonight from Justinian Jessup is a real bonus. That's hung up there for Blossomgame. That's a nice feed, and Diallo banks it. He's been 1 of 11 in his last 2 games, but prior to that, he was hitting multiple 3s in 5 games in a row. So has become much more effective from downtown. Strazel looking to put it away. Can't do it much better than that. Now that'll bring up the end of quarter. Sticking around here, Monaco. It's been better from them. 24 points on the board offensively, only allowing 20. James back on the floor along with Strazel and Okobo. Da Silva, or rather, excuse me, Dimitrijevic with a beautiful effort, his 3rd of the night. The lead back up to 9. Okobo will take a jumper, but will rattle in. Dimitrijevic, James on him. There's a double team that opened up for Jessup. Wing 3 wide open, in and out. Theis collects. Still James, still James, still James. 2 more points, Mike James. All 2-pointers. Dimitrijevic, Strazel's all over him, and Dimitrijevic just keeps possession under pressure. Jovic with the inbound. Mike gets it. Mike takes it on. Drains a beauty of a corner 3. Make it a double dose. But still, it was always just going to be catch and shoot. And that's exactly what Isiaha Mike did. Fan favourite voting is still open. A lot of contenders tonight as well if Bayern Munich win it. And there's Wenyen Gabriel making a case for himself. Double-digit PIR. He's one of them. Nedovic thinks he's got a layup. Gabriel thinks. Jovic. Still Jovic. With the feed, Gabriel takes it to the bank. Well, Monaco have got to pull out of this offensive slump, and quickly. Gets sent back. James. That's a little milestone moment for Mike James. His 650th career triple. And he probably doesn't feel much like celebrating, because right back down the other end it goes. Beautiful outlet pass. I mean, back-to-back assists. There's that little moment for Mike James. And I'll tell you, everybody's looking and pointing at everybody else at the moment. Jovic with a ridiculous. Da Silva joins Obst, Mike and Dimitrijevic in double figures tonight. James will pot shot for another and sink it. 11 points the difference. Back-to-back threes, a little lifeline for Monaco, and there could be more. Oh no, that's a really good pickup from Obst. Won't get it to go though. That's been collected by Juhann Begarin, who's come in for some late action. James is going to work. And if Bayern thought they were going to cruise to the finish line, well, that's not happening. Gabriel gets away from a furious Nemanja Nedovic. Blossomgame will throw it down off a beautiful inbound. AS Monaco keep on sliding. Obst will look to take it under a minute, and he's done that. Now, can they get anything off the end of this? Obst will pot shot again and string another. Oh, Andreas Obst with the dagger. 5 out of 10 tonight. Begarin looks to cancel it out, can't do it. Obst is there to pick up the rebound. Bayern Munich keep on winning under their veteran coach. And for AS Monaco, defeat on defeat. 5 in a row now.